All right, you're with Dinwiddie head football coach Billy Mills, the reigning Class 4 state champions, as he gets his annual preseason scrimmage in with Oscar Smith and Coach Chris Scott. It's always fun. You've been doing this when Coach Scott was at Ocean Lakes. Get to show what you're both made of, your squads, and always in the hunt, it feels like. And this was a defensive, old-school type of scrimmage that you had to enjoy, right?
Absolutely. I'm really proud of him. Appreciate Coach Scott. Over the years, we've been able to go out there and test ourselves on each other, and whenever you're able to scrimmage opponents like we have with these guys, and of course last week with Highland Springs and Glass, you find the holes before it counts on the scoreboard. So unbelievable opportunity to come down here every year. I mean, I'm going to tell him before we leave, just like I do every year, hey, put us on the calendar. Because it makes us a better football team when we play good competition like these guys.
Absolutely. A lot of different ebbs and flows from this scrimmage. And one of the things stuck out to me at the end of it when you went game situation, you just went to pound the rock, grind it out with Ralph Tucker, number 5. He's a running back that you can just depend on. It feels like between the tackles, even bounce it outside. And your offensive line, which I know you graduated some key guys up front, Colin Jackson, left tackle side. Very athletic, young, promising group, is it not?
It is. Quarterback wasn't live, and it's been 2 weeks down. I mean, and that by my choice, and Chris.
Got to keep that guy healthy.
Want to get those guys to the game. So, I told the guys all week, this is an opportunity for you to show us. I mean, we know that he can run. We know that he's a big chunk of our offense, and so we want to see what our RPO guys could do, and if we could pull those balls in. A little disappointed with that. I thought Harry made some good reads, but kudos to Oscar Smith too. Those defensive backs aren't an easy days. So hopefully we got some guys that won't play next week, kind of same boat. So, and then my line coach was like, we need to see what these guys can do. So we put in our heavy package and allowed Raphael and to go in there and show what he's capable of. And when you put those guys together, they're always better than by themselves. But I was proud of what Raphael was able to do. Got some really tough, hard yards in there, and the O-line. We'll see what the film says, but for the most part, I felt like we did a pretty good job in there, and that ain't something that we're known for.
Yeah.
So us being able to do that, that's big. So.
Yeah, you've had some quality quarterbacks over the years. I go back to 15 years ago with Adam Morgan, who set records. Harry Dalton last year set records as a 10th grader going from running back to quarterback. I think it was 60 touchdowns. What distinguishes him as one of the very best in the state and country in your eyes?
Yeah, he's incredible athlete, incredible player. He's a really good quarterback. I think somebody had him listed as the number 2 quarterback in the state in all divisions in preseason. And I agree. Tony Franklin is a really good friend of mine, and Tony will flat tell me, he's a D3 guy or he's D2. He said he's the real deal. Mm-hmm. He said he's a quarterback. Now I know everybody's going to probably put him at running back, but because he's really good there too. But he's an incredible football player, incredible competitor, and an unbelievable leader in person. It's a whole lot easier, especially with him and Savon. They were captains last year. They had some really good leaders with Quentin Mankin and Howard Spencer, who were with them, and those guys were incredible, and I think they learned a lot from them, and they were the hardest workers. Harry hadn't missed a workout, 4 days a week, 3 hours a day, quarterback schools in the morning, and camps. He hadn't missed a workout in 3 years. Savon the same way. So when your best players and your leaders are like that, it's a lot easier to do your job.
Yeah, you mentioned Savon McDowell, the Coastal Carolina commit. Every time I turn around, number 18's making a play. I feel like he hit a big tackle. And tight end, I think the thing that gets forgotten about is what a good blocker he is too, Coach.
He's nasty. He's, like Harry said, he's a dog. And, I tell every coach that comes in there, I said, he hits different. I said, I remember his freshman year, we had a linebacker that was, I think it was a 2-year starter at least. And Savon was just a freshman in there. We did the first contact drill, and he came in there and put his face mask in the chest and just struck that kid. And I'm like, I said, I told that linebacker we needed somebody at defensive end. Kid ain't look back. I mean, he's especially these days when the game is kind of softened up a little bit. He's still old school, and I've never seen a guy compete like he does. So.
Lastly, you play in the rugged Central District, which gets you ready for the playoffs in Class 4. You got Phoebus moving up to Class 4. Your region's a bear with the likes of King George and Louise over there. You know, Salem's out west, EC Glass, you scrimmage. And, oh, by the way, you'll get ready for this journey for the district in the playoffs with this Glenville team in Ohio, coached by Ted Ginn. Tell me about what this outfit brings, what you hope to gain from this experience.
Well, incredible talent, incredible program. You know, I've followed Ted Ginn Sr. for a long time. I can remember working at camp at Virginia Tech, and he got off the bus, but had about 10 guys at that camp that you're only supposed to have one. He had 10 guys, and every one of them were legit. You know, and that's incredible talent, and you know what he's done for that school. You know, is incredible. So I got a lot of respect for him as a man and a football coach. So it's a great honor to go up there. I mean, my AD Archie Tortorese has got us a great opportunity. You know, we're going to get to practice at Canton and at the Hall of Fame, and you know, the kids are going to get to experience that. And I'm like, how do you pass that up? And I got to shout out to Wally Rayner, who made that happen for us. You know, because I just happened to hit the message thing on Instagram, and I didn't even know there was a message thing on Instagram. And he's like, hey, y'all want to play in this game? And I'm like, well, sure, you know. And I didn't think it'd ever go, but you know, sent it to my AD, and he said, let's do it, let's go. You know, awesome. And community and him had gotten behind it. Had some old friends that live up in that area, kind of helped us out and just made it work. So we're real excited about it.
Well, thanks so much. Safe travels and all the best to you guys.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.